We are starting our drive for the morning. It's about a 107-mile drive. Shouldn't be too bad, right? It's early enough.
Yeah, with the drag and drive brain fog, it's pretty hard right now, so.
Yeah, all our mental games pretty much on low. But we have to make this 107-mile drive, and then we do race. Racing starts at 3 o'clock at the same track we were at yesterday, Pueblo Motorsports Park.
Take my advice. Have you lost your will for the saving? Are you finally going insane? Getting so fed up with believing, comatose, still alive. These are the days my heart goes numb. One of these days will be the one. Looking for answers and found a disaster. These are the days my heart goes numb. My heart goes numb. Looking for answers. What a disaster. These are the days my heart goes numb. My heart goes numb.
We are back at the track. We just finished our 107-mile drive. Took us to a castle, and I had my GoPro set up doing a hyperlapse, as you guys just saw. And I forgot to take it off the car and do a vlog at the castle. Sorry, but you didn't get to see the castle. I do have pictures. I'll post those up right here. But right now we've got the tires changed out, fuel's changed out. Aaron's doing the spark plugs right now. Gonna go through all the other little things, make sure the CO2 is good, parachute's ready. What am I missing?
We need some methanol.
Need to get some methanol, so I'll be doing that right after this. Racing starts at 3. It is hot today. There's a heat advisory here. It's our last chance to get a good number. We ended last night with an 8.57. We definitely want that 8.50 today. At this point, we pretty much have first, as long as nothing else happens. So make good passes, but he is trying for the new championship thing they have going, and it's gonna be hard pressed. He needs to get a really good time, and other things need to align at the same time as well in order for that to happen for him. But there's still a chance, so we're not gonna just baby it down the track. We're gonna actually try and get the A50 again. Run number 1 is underway. Our class just got called to come out to the staging lanes. He doesn't really need to run an 850 for any real purpose, but he definitely wants to hit that number. Even if he gets it, he said he's going to try and do another pass later, try and get a high mile-an-hour pass, but he needs that for some type of record thing he's trying to do. This run, though, you guys are going to get to ride along with Aaron in his car, and him and Steve are going to run heads up against each other, even though it's not really what they're doing in this event. These two want to have some fun, so they're going to stage next to each other, and they're going to try and treat it like a real race and go heads up. So right now, we're going to get in with Aaron, and you guys are going to ride along with him.
Make sure my hatch is closed. Yep. You're good.
All right, we're going for run 2, pass number 2. The last one, we forgot to turn on the switch to the CO2 and the traction control. So we spun them like crazy, and then it was just bad. We ran like a high 12 or low 13. He let off. Steve ran like an 11 or something. But hopefully this is a good solid pass. You guys are gonna go with him again. We just heard from Steve that there's an issue with the Camaro. So Steve just told me we're pretty much gonna be done with the racing, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna break the beams. What happened?
It has melted Some of the head.
He's scoping the cylinder right now. I'm assuming you have low compression in one of the cylinders.
Lower, not low.
Lower. Still safe to drive on, right?
Probably.
Not safe to race on. Not worth risking it. You're just gonna break beams and turn in your time.
Basically. You can see right there. That's some of the aluminum from the head.
Yeah, so the engine's not toast, but it's definitely not in its best shape. And we still need to drive 13, 14 hours back to Kearney, Nebraska and break the beams in order to qualify for the win. So, gonna play it safe, turn in the time you got, make sure this thing's capable of getting us back to where we need to go. And it'll still solidify the win.
Yeah.
So,
We have to get back to Kearney.
yeah, if we can get back to Kearney, break the beams, we'll still solidify the win. But it kind of knocks him out of being the world champ at this point, right?
No.
It's still possibility, but it'll be a difficult one. Just makes it a lot more difficult for him to win that, which is his main goal right now. At this point, what's happening is Aaron scoped the cylinder that has lower than normal compression. It's not completely shot, but it looked like it had some aluminum in it. There was a spot he said looked melted that shouldn't have been. Clearly one of the straps on the spark plug for that cylinder disappeared. We don't want to risk destroying the car. There's no need to. He already has the win if he can break the beams back in Kearney, Nebraska. That's the whole point to this drag and drive event, is to show that your car can not only win at the drag strips, but can make it through the grueling drives, towing a trailer, carrying all your cargo and everything else, not having support vehicles or anything. So we still have the long drive back to Kearney, Nebraska, which takes us about 14 hours. And then once we get there, the next day on Friday, he has to break the beams. He doesn't have to complete a fast pass. He just has to break the beams. If we do that, he will win Rocky Mountain Race Week 1.0. He's trying to win the championship, which is a point system. He's battling with a car that's a 7-second car, so it's a little difficult to win. So a lot of things have to fall in place for him to still have a chance to win after going to 2.0 that's coming up in September, October. So for now, he's pulling off in the shade. We're going to get the car put back together. He's going to turn in the time he got from today already, which was still like an 8.6. I think he ran 8.6 today. And then we'll just head out tomorrow for our long drive back to Nebraska.
11 and 12.
Aaron is still trying to sort this out. He just did some trackside fuel injector possible fixing. Is the fuel injector being clogged what caused the issue? So there's a good chance a clogged fuel injector caused the issue with this. He's also still considering taking it out and doing another pass with it, trying to get the mile-an-hour record. He did scope the cylinder. There's little bits of aluminum in it, and the spot between the valves looked like it had some damage. He spoke to his engine builder, told him, want to make that pass, we'll make that pass. So he needs to make this pass happen in order to have a chance at 2.0 to win the world championship against the closest contender he has here. He's done the math. The risk. Right now he's still debating. For now we're just putting it all together. He's making sure that's all it is. We're going to test it after he gets it back. So at the end of the night, Aaron decided not to make the final pass last night. It just wasn't worth risking everything to get a mile-an-hour record. He does want to make it all the way out to the track. It'll be tomorrow from this video, but I had to vlog it in the morning of. We were exhausted when we go to bed till 1:30 in the morning, I think, about 1:30 in the morning, and we had to be up just before 6. so we can get out on the road. So didn't make another pass. Got everything packed up. He's getting ready to do fuel right now. And then in the next segment, we're going to be doing a drive that's 420-mile drive back to Kearney, Nebraska. It's going to be probably about a 10 to 12-hour drive, maybe a little longer. They were talking about it. It could be anywhere from 10 to 14 hours. It depends on stops, traffic, weather, might rain, all that other fun stuff. In the next one, you're going to see this long drive. And then Friday, we race at Kearney. They just have to break the beams to prove their cars. There's 3 cars that made it. They generally do like some competitive stuff like the FAF class that Aaron more than likely will get put in a shootout where he will have to go full tilt with this car in order to win that.